Hey everyone, and welcome back to Construction Simulator in Europe. We're doing some solo activity today. The crew is all quite busy. So what's the plan? Plan is jump into a contract and just enjoy it. We've got a third slot available here to us, so we can just pick something up. I've already done the Fall Festival last year. It glitched, but we did get to the end, so I don't want to repeat it. It's still on the map. It still hasn't changed. My version has finished, so let's probably choose something else. I want to do something that's doable in not too much time, so maybe this one, the $80,000 one. I think everything else is quite big. 133,000, 94. Yeah, I think this house one might be interesting. We'll dial it up to high. Got some soil activity and some concreting. So yeah, let's accept that. And then we will jump back to the menu and track it. And the first thing we need to do is remove some topsoil. I think what we'll do is it is suggesting that we use a wheel loader here, but I think I might actually use a JCB. So let's go to our vehicle fleet. I don't want to touch anything that's out there doing the stadium, so we'll use some of this other stuff. So most of the stadium stuff is all the cat stuff, and you can see the wear and tear on it. But we do own some other ones, like we own this JCB, so I think that's not a bad choice. We own this lever. I don't like the lever. I find it's a little bit tricky in the way it runs, so I think we'll just grab this guy out. We'll take this out, enter into it. How's everybody's day going? I have been super busy with life, and I assume this is it. Yep. And yeah, haven't been able to do much gaming. Did a little bit of farming sim recently on the Everything Challenge. But yeah, haven't had a chance to do any of this multiplayer stuff to do with Construction Simulator or Farming Simulator. Yeah, the crew has been busy. It's all back to school complexities. And so yeah, just doing this solo while I've got a chance. It's out recording this on a Sunday night, quite late. Alright, so hopefully this won't be too deep. And my plan is to just dump it on the ground next to us. Let's get the angle right. Yeah. Sure, just dump it there. What should happen is once the stage completes, it should just fade away. I'm going to keep it away from that spawn spot though. That's a bit of a shallow one. It's fun to get back into Construction Simulator. I haven't done it for about a month now. Do miss it a little bit. Before I jumped into the recording of this one, I just had fun doing two very cheap, simple levels. $20,000 each of just like deliver some bricks to a house and dig a tiny little 3-scoop hole in someone's backyard to make a little pond. So both of those were quite basic. And I thought, you know what, I'm enjoying doing these little contracts. I want to get all the contracts done for Europe. And so I thought I'd just jump on here and do a slightly bigger one with you guys watching. I don't know whether this dirt is going to plague me later. I suppose we'll find out. Yeah, JCB's got the same-ish feel as the cat. I know that the lever, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why, but just somehow it curls differently, like slowly, or I don't know what the deal is. That's the lever I struggle with. I think there's some new DLC coming out. I'm not sure if it's free to do with, I think it's an asphalt paving company. So when that comes out in the next couple of days, we'll definitely buy some of those and do some road contracts with that new equipment. Yeah, I think it has been a bit of a monopoly where there's mainly been one vendor for road stuff, so it will be good to do that. I was just looking at the percentage then, 40%. I thought we'd be further, but yeah, we've got to do all below us as well, so that makes sense. I thought it was just going to be this box in my head. Probably should have got a truck for this, but oh well. we're rich, we don't need to worry about trying to save some money. As long as it doesn't mess up the logic of the level. Yeah, the curl speed on this thing's not too bad. Try to get up here against the house. There we go. Not the biggest of curls, but we got there. I assume this is a driveway? Must be. Oh no, I think it's a house extension. We're putting a little bit more wall on the house. Yeah, hopefully we'll do a little bit more of this construction simulator content. Maybe, I think the channel's going to have a fair bit more solo stuff for a little while. Just life is a bit busy and organising other people is a little bit difficult. The particularly Lionia is busy at school doing some very... she's at college, so she needs to pay attention to what she's doing. Try to get these nice big scoops, trying to optimize it a bit. These are a bit shallow for my liking. Yeah, hopefully we'll get more content on the channel. Just the last couple of months with summer vacations and going back to school and everything has just really made it hard to tape stuff, and also work has kept me particularly very, very busy. All these things like CrowdStrike and the Intel CPU problem and stuff like that have spun up little mini projects at work. As everybody across the industry is trying to deal with potential outages by mistakes. The CrowdStrike thing is quite interesting because the solution is kind of out of the hands of Microsoft, I believe. Because it was an independent file delivery service, I don't think Microsoft really has much ability to affect a rollback. I mean, all it can do is say, hey, you shouldn't write code that's so critical. Oh, did I get stuck on the ground then? Okay. Yeah, don't write critical code. Well, if you are going to have critical code, have some safeguards in place. I think there's some technological things that can be done, but yeah, it requires both the AV vendor and everybody else to do it. I'm guessing the next one of these is actually going to be caused by some game anti-cheat. It's very similar situation. Just going to dump this over here. Yeah, the Intel thing, I saw that there's a YouTuber called Iscale. He's a Hermitcraft Minecraft YouTuber, and he said his machine got hit by that Intel bug so badly that it basically bricked his box. He was getting the failure non-stop. I'm wondering where this last 10% is going to be. I have to use the construction mode. Yeah, he said his machine completely got bricked and he had to go back to an old machine so he could make content for a while. So yeah, the Intel thing I think is 13th and 14th gen. If you overvolted or something, it causes problems. So yeah, actually this machine where I'm using now actually is the latest chip. It's a 14990K. I got a good deal, and so that and the 4080. Yeah, so hopefully I don't hit it. I think Intel's been pretty good about it, and the OEMs where they're just giving replacements. Alright. Where is this last 6%? Let's have a bit of a construction view. Right, by the house and by the edge on the left here. I think might need to get actually a little bit closer to the house. Come at it more at 90 degrees. Have a look. Get really close. Let's try that. Try to get a camera angle where I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that yellow line's not disappearing. You won't be able to swing my butt over. That's a bit of a problem. Let's get a nice big scoop here at the edge. Maybe I should get a dozer or something else out to make it easy. Just scrape it. There's gotta be something I can do here. Well, that's working. What should it go? Yeah, it's 97. Clear this corner up. 98. We go here and walk backwards. Why can't I walk backwards? Yeah, the tracks aren't letting me move. 99. Oh, it's so close. Come on, let me move. Let me move. Except those... Why can't I move backwards? There it goes. Oh, it doesn't like something. Oh, it's been very particular about this last 1%, isn't it? $100. So in theory, if I leave the area, it should just all fade away. Yes. Alright, so, you know what? I think I can jump out of that and just put that back into storage. And then we'll go to the map. I'm pretty sure my truck... Is my truck? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my truck is at this... Yes, it's at plus T plus 2. My truck is in this yard. We'll change the filter to job 3. And check out, load, and then we'll jump into the truck that was seen there. That's the truck I had at the start of the episode when I was walking around. I deliberately left it in the yard. So, yep, there it is on the back. That worked. I didn't notice if this truck had a crane on it. I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't. So we'll need a crane. Gonna drive. Try to get nice and deep here. What type of truck do I want to use? Let's get one out of storage. I think I own just a simple crane. So we own. Actually, let's do it by. What's the thing I want? Company, vehicle. How do I change the filter? Oh, X. There we go. I want... Yeah, we could do something small like that. Or what cranes do I own? So we have... No, I think all 3 of these are out in the world right now. Yeah, we'll just use this flatbed crane. Don't use it much. I think this bed would have been too small to take this entire load. So at least it was worthwhile using that bigger semi-trailer based trailer. The trick will be to not have to move it. So I think something around there should reach the entire property. I don't think it matters too much if I do the far ones or the close ones first. I don't think they're going to get in the way of each other. Looks like there's going to be 2 sets of deliveries because It looks like those wood ones aren't for now. Well, there actually might be some concreting to do here. That's not the right thing. Oh, that camera angle. Yeah, one of the complaints I have for this game is definitely the way that the camera angle tries to help you. That boom extended. Yeah, so we might have to do some concreting here. I assume these bags are gravel. Bulk material transport sack. They're probably gravel for the underlay. Yeah, stone and sand bulk. I wonder if we can do this before sunsets. What time is it? 6:55, bottom left corner. I think that truck might be in the way. It's probably going to complain. Well, it says unpack, so maybe we can do this. It hasn't complained yet. Hopefully that truck doesn't go flying. Get out of the way. There we go. Get those rebar panels laid. Yeah, we're going to need some concrete here. I don't know if we own one of those new integrated cement mixer things. So yeah, here's our cement mixers. We don't own the concrete pumps. We just own the independent ones where here, Risky, you back one of those up to one. Let's go to a shop and buy some of that new stuff that that exists. Pleasure just entered the shop rather than fast traveled. Oh well. Actually, you know what? We can do it the hard way. There we go. Yeah, so what we want is a... What's it under? Cargo, trailers, cement. Oh, look, here's all that new Sunny stuff. We've tried that in the past, but we haven't used it much. Concrete mixers, here we go. So what I'm looking for is the one where it's all built into one. Yeah, one over here. Concrete mixer and pump. So both the same cost. Let's go with the blue Scania, shall we? Should we rent it or purchase it? This is purchase it. Got so much money. And then we can get into it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's very blue. Nice God rays happening there. Let's fast travel over to our site. Not making bad progress here. We will fill it up. And I'm thinking this has probably got a half decent reach. So yeah, I think here might be alright. I haven't used one of these integrated ones before. So is this going to reach? Ooh. That would be a no. So let's reset that. And put that in driving mode. Jump out of there. And we'll have to get this guy out of the way. So reset you, driving mode. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, we'll have to move him into position probably again later. Oh, that camera angle as you get out the truck is really annoying. Yeah, the camera angles are just trying a little bit too hard to help. More forward, that would change the mode. Just try that again. I wonder if we can get this in one pour. Machine is empty. No, pouring. Pouring. Fill the receiving container with concrete from the vehicle's drum or source. Alright. Finally worked it out. Got it pouring into there. So we're kind of pouring into ourselves, into the pump. And success. Alright, I'm going to jump out of here and get some daylight going. Coffee break, noon. Yeah, that was really complex. You had to get out of the machine and get back into it again. Then the chute snapped back into 90 degrees there at the back. That's kind of weird. Not quite sure how I... Oh, this is one of those ones where if you get too close, it gets complainy. Come on. There we go. I don't know if you heard that thud. That was my cats jumping down a staircase. Alright. Hopefully we'll make it with just one load. Should we get that perfect little bit there? Yeah, we probably don't need to, but might as well for the realism. Hopefully this will have enough in it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this integrated one. I think I like the camera angles. I think I like the one where it's two separate units a little bit more. 97, 98, 99, 100. We can reset that, change the mode, get this out of there. I doubt we've got any more concreting to do. Well, I'll leave this here for now, but yeah, I doubt we'll need it. I'll do for there. Yeah, not a bad job. It's kind of fun. I forget how much it was worth. So, yeah, $84,000. Yeah, it's not bad. I think in general, this game, you can get away with about $100,000 an hour. I'll pick this one up that we dropped before. Actually, we may have more concrete to do because that's a concrete unit. Yeah, it might end up with a concrete roof. I don't know how realistic it is to have these extension arms. It seems to be a bit more, or a bit further than you expect a hydraulic to support. Maybe if it's vertical, but I'll be very surprised if it actually really worked on horizontal boom like this. Oh, I'm not close enough. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, so vehicle placement's super important in this one. I was going to get one of those big crane towers out. That would have made it a little bit easier. As in the mobile crane towers, not the ones you erect. But we'll have to reset this, move that out up the property. Move over a bit. Yeah, so that camera angle is just a little bit too boisterous for my liking. Go a bit further forward. Is that going to be enough? Maybe not. Yeah, I might go all the way into the property. Don't hit, don't hit. Not my day. I think I'll go back to just where I was, and hopefully it will be long enough. Super close there. And we'll get this done. I don't think you can ram stuff. Like, I don't think we could have driven into this pallet and for it to have just been pushed along. Oh, just made it. All right, reset. Go away, go away. Get this off the property. All right, let's get this done. Oh, that's a very stark wall. Wall number 2. You may actually have to crane those concrete things onto the roof. Yep. Alright, let's get this out of the way. You know what? This can just go the easy way. You can go store, and that trailer can get stored as well. Alright, so I guess our man truck here is up for the job again. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had put down a big mobile crane now. I assume, if you hold down Y and look at the construction menu, so this is a grade A crane, and it's hard to see, but they're grade A lifts. So you can always work out, do you have the weight capacity by looking at the construction menu. I've got my menus configured so that when you hold down Y on the Xbox controller, it toggles it into the mode, and then it's permanently in the mode. But the other option is to make it so that it stays in the mode only while you're holding the button. So I have to press it on for like 3 or 4 seconds. It toggles, stays in the mode, and then comes out again. I just find that easier because, particularly if you've got something like, I don't know, like a grader or dozer, you tend to be super busy just trying to go up and down a work site, and it's just, I personally find it easier to just stay in the mode. That was the wrong button. I pressed Y. I don't know why I pressed Y. It was completely wrong. And, angles. And lucky last. So it's less like I was thinking of it being more like a housing extension, like a room, but it looks like it's more like just a garage. Hopefully we've got enough concrete for this. Let's go about there. Alright, so we need to tell it to... Really? That's because it wasn't. That was a conflict. It was just it was uneven ground. Yeah, so we need to make it so that the thing at the back is pouring. So this one is using the chute, so it swivels around. This is the head, and which you can just use the right trigger on the Xbox controller, and then this is the thing that's pouring it into the chute. Yep. So now, with that happy, we can move the arm. Around you come. And away we go. Concreting, concreting, concreting. It's kind of weird how it has that animation where it falls through underneath. This won't take too long. 35, 44, 50. I've got all of the skill points that have viscosity turned up to the max, which means I think it makes a bigger circle of concrete, I think, is the effect. I'm not sure if it comes out faster or has a bigger effect, like it flows further. I think it flows further. So it has a bigger radius if you just hold there for long enough. Like if I go in the middle, you can see that it just slowly builds out in a big circle. And done. You can be reset. And I believe that is going to be another contract. Ah, dude, that angle's just weird. How? I don't know why it wants to run backwards rather than forward. Yeah, I wish there was an option where you could say, hey, I don't want the automatic camera angle. I didn't change the camera angle then. That was all it doing that. All right. Speak with foreman. I don't think we're going to get an animation here. Yeah, it's just the no talking. House extension job complete. There we have it. This person now has a lovely new driveway for their business car, I guess. So yeah, and somehow a tree got grown. And yeah, we'll call that the end of an episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and all that cool YouTube stuff. And we'll see you next time on the Developer Plays channel as we do a little bit more construction simulator in maybe solo rather than multiplayer, and also a little bit of farming simulator in solo and multiplayer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as we probably review some new construction simulator DLC. See ya!